Hi guys, back here again to talk about some dolls. If you're new here, first of all, welcome. This is my channel where I like to talk all about fashion dolls and other things that interest me. But mainly fashion dolls. And this is a little recurring series I like to do where I just go over new or upcoming releases in the doll world, just to keep my viewers abreast of the happenings and the goings-on in the toy aisle. Or just the doll aisle, I guess. Because if you're looking for news on Hot Wheels, I'm so sorry, you took a wrong turn somewhere. But I'm also a person who likes to give my personal input on everything. I'm a Virgo, but yeah, hence the title of the video. I'm here to tell you which dolls are going on the top shelf, and which ones are going on the flop shelf. That being the Walmart shelf, because I didn't buy her. But just one small word of warning before getting into this one, it hasn't been too terribly eventful for dolls lately. There's not a whole lot to talk about outside of one specific brand, which, I mean, I'll just say it, it's Monster High. This is going to be a very, very Monster High-centric episode. I wouldn't be surprised if more than half of this video's runtime is talking about Monster High. But that's enough of the intro. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's judge some of these little plastic women. So I always like to start with Barbie, and there are actually a few things from Barbie here. Starting with the first look at an upcoming, I don't know, would you call it a spin-off? But it's the Barbie Dream Besties line, which features Brooklyn Barbie, Malibu Barbie, Teresa, and Renee. And I really like these. I'm very into them because, first of all, this concept is something I've wanted for a very, very long time. Just a line with Barbie and her friends where they're like actual characters, sort of like a My Scene spiritual successor, which I think these are basically intended to be, actually. I don't love everything I see, I'll admit. Like, the denim fabric on both the Barbies looks really, really cheap just from this photo alone. And I don't know what Mattel's new obsession is with this style of jacket with the furry sleeves. Like, why do I keep seeing it in all of their lines? But that's Mattel, I guess. I've seen a lot of people who do not like the face sculpts, and I understand why. I get it, I respect it, but I do not agree. I think they're very cute. I'm definitely interested in these. I'm not sure exactly when they're supposed to come out, but I'll be keeping an eye out for sure. Next up, the first in the new Barbie Styled by Design series, which is a new collector line being sold by Mattel Creations. This one comes out March 22nd, so I think that will be after this video goes live. But I think she is very, very pretty. It's a very sleek, very elegant design. She has a very striking face. I especially love the deep pink shade on her lips, the fabric boots, the heels look really cool, and I always love a big, oversized bow. Is this doll worth the $100 she's being sold for? I mean, no. I don't necessarily see $100 when I look at this doll. I always feel like I'm repeating myself when I say this, especially about Mattel Creations, because their pricing is always insane. And, like, I get it. What's worth $100 to me might mean something different to someone else. That's fine, but be warned, though, this will not be the last time I complain about pricing in this video. But yeah, lovely doll, beautiful gowns. I don't want to pay that much for her. Okay, so actually, speaking of prices, the Barbie 12 Days of Spring doll. So this is like the 12 Days of Christmas collector dolls they've started to do annually, but Easter themed, which is fun, right? I like that concept, and the packaging and everything is super cute. And the doll herself is super cute too. I always really like to see the classic face mold, especially when it's paired with dolls who incorporate this vintage aesthetic. So this doll comes with two dresses. The floral sundress is definitely way cuter in my opinion, and a lot of Easter themed accessories. So if you don't know already, I want you to take a moment to guess how much you think this doll costs. Just ruminate it on it for a second. Comment down below if you want to lock it in. You got it? Alright. Well, she's being sold for $160. 160 United States doll hairs. Mattel, you have lost it. Like, what? Where's the money going? What in this set justifies $160? Is it the little chocolate bunny? Is solid gold hiding somewhere in that basket? For $160, this Barbie better be laying real eggs or something. Like, I can't even be mad because I'm so confused. Anyways, before we move on to all the Monster High stuff, we do have an interlude where we can talk about a few other things first. We finally have a good look at the upcoming Unicorn Academy dolls from Spin Master. If you don't know, Unicorn Academy is an animated series that is, I think, currently streaming on Netflix. I believe season 1 is out. I haven't watched the series yet, but I did watch the movie they put out, which served as a prequel, or more like a first episode, I guess. I don't know, but it was really cute. I liked it. And the dolls look, honestly, more or less how I expected them to. Spin Master dolls are never the highest quality dolls in the world, but I do think they utilize their more limited resources pretty well, generally speaking. So the outfits do look like they're made from pretty cheap materials, but the character designs also transferred really well to doll form, so I'm not mad at them. I think Ava is definitely the cutest of the 3 main ones we're getting first. If you know my tastes, that's probably not a very surprising claim, but I do definitely want to see a doll of Valentina soon. She was my favorite character from the movie. Next, I guess I can talk about the new Integrity Toys batch, the upgrade dolls that you could add on when purchasing a W Club membership. This will be my 3rd year in the W Club, and this year I bought none of them. Integrity Toys is very, very hit or miss for me, especially this last year. A lot of their stuff really just does not impress me, but every now and then they do put out a doll that I just absolutely fall in love with, and I reluctantly pull out my wallet and I'm like, fine, you can have my money, I guess, you win. But this first batch of the new membership cycle, yeah, they're all misses for me, but let's talk about them. Angel Eyes Poppy Parker. This is a doll in a gold jumpsuit. And like, I recognize the reference, sure, but it is certainly not the most exciting outfit I've ever seen in my life. Holiday Spot Dania Czar. This is a doll in a white polka dot dress. A dress that is made from what looks like a very bizarre fabric, too. Maybe it's just the photo quality, but something about it just looks so unpleasant. Sweet Retreat Reina Amati. Probably the best of the 3, at least in terms of, like, face sculpt and face paint. The outfit is dreadful. You can see how fuzzy it is in the promo pictures. Like, and maybe it's just a me thing. Everyone has certain textures that they just don't like, but this outfit just looks like a nightmare to handle. So, yeah, nothing that really struck my fancy, I guess I should say, but we'll see. The upgrade dolls, honestly, very rarely hit for me. I only bought 1 last year, and I didn't get any the year before, so I'm not, like, incredibly let down or anything. I'll live. Next, I'm gonna do something a little unorthodox here. I wanted to give an update on my thoughts on Decora Girlz, the new brand that's launching from Sephia. And full disclosure, I was sent these products for free for the purposes of promotion. My package, I think it got lost in the mail or something for a while, because I definitely missed when I was supposed to talk about them. The official launch of these were in early March in Walmart and FAO Schwarz, and now people are starting to actually find them, like, on shelves in stores. But I still wanted to talk about them, not as a full review, but just as an update in case you were on the fence about them. But now that I have them in my hands, I really love them, and I knew I was gonna love them. I always had pretty high hopes for them, but I'm genuinely pretty impressed with them. The mini dolls, I didn't think I would be very into at first, just because they are on a smaller scale than I'm used to, but I think they're really well done. Especially the face paint, it's so, like, crisp and vibrant, and the dolls are so cute and expressive, and all the stickers and everything worked exactly like they were meant to. I don't know how long they'll last necessarily. I guess that's something really only time will tell. Now, the big dolls, also great. Decora here is so cute. The hair, the clothes, everything is actually a lot more well made than I expected. Sevia is not a company that's really known for fashion dolls, so I guess overall I'm just really pleasantly surprised that they put as much thought and care into these as they did. The complaints that I do have are things I think can be improved over time, like because the dolls use nylon hair, which feels great, by the way, it does mean that the hair is really heavy and really silky, so they're very, very top heavy and a little difficult to balance, and the hair clips, the barrettes they come with, they don't really stay as well in the hair as the stickers do, and mine have just kind of slid right out. And I want to be clear, they didn't pay me. This isn't like a sponsored advertisement or anything. I'm gonna put the paid promotion tag just for disclosure purposes. The products were free, but I would have bought them myself even if they didn't send me some. But overall, really nice dolls. I hope these do well. I'm excited to see where they go next, and thank you to Sevia too for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. Alright, time for Monster High. Let's go. First is the Fear Book line, which are the characters representing certain school clubs. First is Draculaura in the movie making club. I think this outfit is really cute. I like how it looks on her. And I see that the beret from her Skulltimate Secrets doll is being recolored here, which is fine, by the way. I'm not, like, anti-reused accessories. But it does look kind of weird in the photos, like it doesn't quite fit over her hair. I don't know, but she's cute, not the most amazing Draculaura ever, but she serves her purpose well. Next is Toralei in the Monster Music Club. First off, I want to plead to Mattel. Never put Toralei in a middle part bob ever again. I know she wants to live her fun little Spice Girls fantasy, but please, it's giving Amazon Ginger Spice wig. Girl, this is Nutmeg Spice. That aside, I don't hate her. I like the boots. I wish they were a little more painted, but I say that all the time. I also really like the accessories in this line. I'm glad they're more tailored and more thoughtful than just, like, a bunch of random snacks, you know? Last, but certainly not least, Twyla. Oh, she's so cute. And she's the only one in the line where her Letterman jacket actually looks good with her outfit. But I really like her. I love this baby doll dress. I think it suits Twyla's aesthetic so well. It goes really well with her hairstyle, and the little hair clips, and the accessories are so fun too. She's definitely my favorite of the three for sure. I'll absolutely get her when they come out. Next, we finally have pictures of the G3 Spectra Vondergeist doll, which rounds out the Venus, Caddy, and Spectra trio. I like her. Well, no, I do like her, but I think I want to see more dolls of her, because I like elements of this outfit. I like the sleeves, I like the train, I like the chains, and of course, I think she has a really lovely and interesting face sculpt. Oh, and I love the color scheme. The little bits of, like, blue and indigo in her hair make her look really cool. But the actual outfit itself, I've already said I'm kind of bored of the biker shorts situation in G3, and I know this is a jumpsuit, or a romper, I guess, technically, but it kind of qualifies to... If this were a dress, I honestly think I would like it a lot more. As it is, it just doesn't really stand out to me. But I think G3 is definitely capable of putting out a better look for her. We know this is an earlier design because she was in the very first episode of the cartoon, and it definitely shows that this is from before G3 really found its footing. So I would like to see a new Spectra. I think she would excite me more. Then we have a new wave of Skulltimate Secrets, which is supposedly ballet themed, but it's definitely more like pop star themed. But I do like this line. I don't think we need to go through each doll individually because they're all pretty similar in terms of outfit pieces. The only one that really stands out as unique is Draculaura and her big-ass forehead. Kidding, she's fine, she's cute. But all the dolls come with a leotard, which can be made either into a more casual dance outfit with ballet shoes, or be combined with a plastic chest piece and this headpiece to become more like a stage costume, I guess. I think that's what they were going for. And I really like the sculpting done in this line. I think all the headpieces look really, really cool with how detailed they are. And we're getting some paint on the shoes and the chest pieces, so they're not like flat chunks of colored plastic. Yay, right? Although I will say, I don't really like this thing some dolls do where like they say they come with 2 outfits, and they do. By every count, there's 2 outfits here, but one is just a dressed down version of the other outfit. Like, there's clearly a superior option, you know? It's not exactly like a lot of mix and match potential. Also, they still come in these big, clunky plastic lockers, which I guess they always will because that's literally the line's gimmick, but oh wait, I really don't want more of these lockers, I really don't. And now a G1 release, Lenore Lumington, which launched today, actually. Today is in when I'm recording, March 21st, not when this video goes up. Sorry. Anyways, oh, where to begin? So, I do try to be conscious of how I word things in these videos. I don't want to be disrespectful, or to come off like I am just sitting here in my room trashing someone else's work and their art, but I'm also an honest person, and I can't... Okay, oh my god, I'm just gonna say it. I hate this doll. First off, let's get this out of the way. $75, so keep that in mind. $75. I'll say that I like the dress, or I like the idea of the dress. It has some really nice volume to it, and I think it would display really well, but the design of it is absolutely ruined by whatever's going on in the torso area. Why is there a peplum? Like, actually, why? That's so baffling. I get the sense that they were trying to go for like a Victorian-style gown, but the shape and the silhouette are so wrong. It literally... And I don't want to imply this is a bad thing, but it's definitely not what they were going for, but she looks pregnant. She looks like she's wearing a maternity gown with a peplum. And then she just has this massive, unpainted, green plastic chunks all over her chest, and it looks awful. She has a pretty face, though. I do like the glitter effect with the tears. I hate the colors they put in her hair, though, and that hat looks stupid. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm being awful to her, but for how much Mattel hyped up this doll, and like how much she costs, and what we actually got, yeah, it's just, it's a huge letdown. This is probably one of the worst releases Monster High has ever put out for me since their comeback. Okay, so to close this video out, I give you the Draculaura Magic 8-Ball, also coming out March 21st. So there's that. And that's everything I had on my list for today. It is now, of course, your turn. Tell me which of these dolls you are most excited for, which ones you think you'll be buying, and which ones you might be skipping out on. Whatever your opinions are, whether you agree or disagree with me, I want to hear them. And when you're done with all that, just be sure to like and subscribe for any future fashion doll content. Now go out and get those dolls.